Hi, I'm Maggie. Thank you, Mom, for being willing to watch my lizard. I'm prefacing this video with the note that what I'm saying is very complicated sounding, but it's actually quite simple, except I didn't want to overwhelm you, so I'm filming what I want you to do. And just in case you're a visual learner, I actually did it for you. And the parts are kind of separated into things that you have to do. But it's pretty simple. It's just refilling her water, spraying the moss pit, putting water on top of the moss pit, checking her temperatures, feeding her, taking the food out of the tank, and putting the heating and the light source back on to make sure that the thermostat is lying flush against the paper towel. But I'll show you in the video. And you can come, like, we're gone Saturday to Wednesday, but Saturday I can feed her and Wednesday I can feed her. So if you want to come on like Monday, that works really well. And like anytime in the evening. So here's the setup. This is a ceramic heat lamp. It's always plugged in. And this is a timer controlled UVB bulb. You don't need to mess with any of these. They're on like this power bar. So everything heating and lighting wise is set up. The only thing you'll need to do with these is like move them when you're taking the lid off. So this is her hot side. This is her cool side. I have a temperature there and a temperature there. Before you go, just check the temperature. So I would say like check them before you feed her. And then once the heating is back on, because the heating will go down when you take this off to feed her, wait about 5 minutes and then check the temperatures again, just to make sure they've kind of reset and gone up. So this one here, it says 97.9. So it should be between 90 and 100. So anywhere in that range. And it's like on the ground there. So it won't change a bunch when you take the stuff off because there's a heat mat. This one here, I took the lid off, so it's a little a little lower, but it's supposed to be between 70 and like 78. This will go up a little bit because the ceramic heat bulb, I just put it on, but the thermometer is right there. So this will go up pretty soon. But this will go down when you take this off to feed her. So just wait like 5 minutes before leaving so that you can make sure that it's going up. And this, I know it's super specific looking, but when you put them back on the tank, this is basically in the middle of the tank. And I know it's like stupid, but I put it like kind of right in between these things because then it gets enough heat for that side, but it also makes this in the 70s. So when you put it back, just put it in the middle. And when you take it off the tank, I don't even turn it off or anything. I put it there and I just set it down on the couch here, like sideways. And then this power bar, I just move it to the side, but don't unplug it. Like I go like this, that, and down like that. And then that could just chill there. That chills there, like on the couch. So that's the lighting. Feeding her is a little different than feeding Marty in the sense that she will only eat under the most specific fucking circumstances. But I have figured out those circumstances, so I will show you. So once that's there, we're gonna go in. The temperature will drop, so again, like try not to be super slow with this. It's fine, but like the basement's cold. So anyways, here she is. She has her calcium. Don't need to touch that. What you will need to do though is use her spray bottle. So this here is her water dish. I just filled it today, but you'll need to refill it when you come here. Just take from the water bottle and just top it up. It's fine. If it looks really dirty, you can rinse it out, but yeah, there's the spray bottle. And then here is her humid hide, the moss pit. There's moss inside of it. What I do is I put some water from the spray bottle on top of here, and then I don't even really need to move this. I'll just show you how to do it. So you get the spray bottle and there's that little hole in there, and I'm spraying in the hole because there's moss in there. So there's like a little cave. You'll be able to see it. It's this whole gray thing, but it's just weird from this angle. Spray in the hole and like spray probably like 10 to 15 sprays. Don't really need to do anything else spraying wise. For food, I'm gonna get some food and I'll put it like, I'll probably put it in here just so you know. She has these. I don't usually like drop something in the tank and then just let it go. I'll make sure she eats it first. So I'll try to get like some slow moving shit so that like you don't have to worry about it running away. Give her whatever I put over here. If she doesn't eat it, just leave it back in there. You won't need to dust with calcium or anything because I'll be doing that before I leave and after I come back. It'll just be whatever is in here. Usually like what I'll do is I'll take the tongs. If it's in a bag, like I'll pick it up here. I'm gonna show you. So let's say this is in the bag. This is a slow moving worm, so it won't run fast. I'm literally just gonna place it down in front of her like that. Okay? And sometimes she'll eat, sometimes she won't. She already ate today, so I don't know if she'll eat this. But you can see it's slow enough that it's not gonna run away. I'll show you what to do if she doesn't eat it though. Oh, where did she ate it? So if she, no. Nice. So she ate it, knock on wood. If she didn't, and like you could tell after probably like a minute of it just sitting there that she's not gonna eat it. Like you can tell when she's not interested. She looked interested, but if she just didn't look interested, you'd go with the tongs, pick it back up, and like put it back in the bag that you got it from in here and just seal it up. I don't leave them like running loose in the tank because they can escape or like bite her. And I just feed her one by one. So like whatever's in here, you can feed her those individually. I'll try to get like worms and shit so it's fine. Yeah, you don't need to dust them with anything. You don't need to do anything with them. They'll just be chilling in there. Don't need to worry about anything in here as well. If you can't find her, she's probably in one of her hides. For example, if she's in there, like she'll see you. So just like drop the worm outside of the hide. Or like if she's in there, she'll also see you. So just drop the worm outside of the hide. But yeah, see, looking like the temperature here is going down. And it'll go down probably like within like 10-ish minutes. So then when this is done, I'm gonna put the lid on. But here's the other thing, here's the kicker. So this thermostat here, you see specifically how it is touching the ground. It is like physically laying flat on the paper towel. That is the thermostat that dictates this temperature. This here, it runs out of the tank, but when you put the lid on, you need to make sure that it's still lying flat like that. So I'll show you. So I have my lid. Doesn't matter where you put it on or anything. I start in this corner though. So I start here. It doesn't matter if you start wherever. And then you just want to make sure that this is still kind of feeding through here. So it's like that. And then what I'll do is I'll make sure that it's still lying flat. Because for example, it can be like that and like that won't get a proper temperature read. So you kind of just have to like jimmy it until it is completely flat. Like that. And like she won't eat it or anything. She's fine. But it just has to be flat. Otherwise the temperature will be wrong and she might die. So then now putting it back on again, like it doesn't need to be exact, but I try to put it like a little bit front facing in the tank. So like, see, it's not, well, you know, somewhere around there. And then her light bar, make sure you're like picking it up kind of carefully because sometimes it'll like undo and it'll turn off. If you get here anytime before 8 p.m. though, it'll be on. So if this is off and you come before 8 p.m., that means something's wrong and just FaceTime me. But then that's her tank again. And then what I would do if I were you, if you have the time and the means, is wait like 5 to 10 minutes just until you see that this is going up again. So already it's 68, oh, it's 69 again. So wait until it gets to like 70 at the lowest and then you can go. It won't surpass that. And I'll have all the thermostats and everything in the proper places. So all you need to do is look at the correct lens. Okay, thank you for watching my video. As you can see, it probably wasn't as overwhelming as you thought. You just have to do it once, like on Monday, evening-ish time. And then the biggest part is like waiting to make sure that the temperatures are correct after you do everything. Because it's a cold basement, and I have them like very perfectly set up. Not to the point where like, if it moves a little bit, it's not bad, but like generally they just have to be reading the correct temperatures because I won't know until Wednesday again. Feel free to FaceTime me at any point. I'm accessible. I'd rather you FaceTime me than not if you're confused about something. But yeah, thank you very much. I owe you 2 bags of coffee. I have one for you already, and I will have one for you when we get back as well. I will also buy you bagels from Rocky Mountain Bagel Co. if you like. And I appreciate you and potentially Dad, knowing how overwhelming this is, agreeing to take care of my lizard. Mashallah.